What's going on? This video gonna be about old Plies. Remember Plies, the rapper? And remember his career. So he's out here talking about vote blue, vote for Carmela. You ain't a real brother if you don't. He's all in his pro Carmela. I want to know, Kamala. I want to know when these country cats get so political size all of a sudden between him and Uncle Luke Campbell and Jermaine Dupri. I'm like, well, Ice Cube was saying stuff. He got called all kinds of names, but Cube was a businessman. But Cube was kind of like on his own in a way. Now, people were divided with Cube, but Cube was kind of on his own. But now all of a sudden, these cats is coming out the woodworks, country cats, and they ain't really happened in a minute. Got a lot to say. Now, what I got a problem with them is this. Why ain't they talking about reparations? Why they all fixated on Kamala or some fixated on Trump? Why ain't talking about reparations? Why ain't they talking about fundamental issues that's plagued the black community, that's long overdue debt, and how things have been in these places? Police brutality, legalized segregation, secondhand education, institutionalized systematic racism, prison systems, etc. Why ain't they talking about the fundamental things? Why is it that you got to ride with Kamala or you got to ride with Trump? Why ain't they talking about reparations? See, a lot of them, they just bought and paid off the plantation and industry, and it shows. Makes for good laughs. When I heard that Plies had said, shut up and vote blue and do all that, and I thought, who does that sound like? That sounds just like what Steve Harvey said. And they all don't want you to talk about each other. We're the only race of people being black that where you have to be subjected to be monolithic, or you're subjected to go along, get along at all costs, but yet we want you to be leading the party, but yet we want you to, ain't nobody taking this turkey serious. I saw Plies' thing on X or something talking. I'm like, I said, I'm impressed. He can talk to a teleprompter and but all he was doing was being vulgar, loud, and wrong. Ain't saying nothing. It's a sad commentary. This is another reason why hip hop is one of the worst things to happen to modern music success. I mean it. I know about hip hop before anybody come at me, but I'm more of a lover of R&B. I loved old school rap to an extent, but it could never replace the instrumentation or the intelligence or the metaphor or the usage. Because them days of a Rakim or the old KRS One, when they were enlightening, or Gil Scott Heron, if you want to go back further, Lost Poets, they used to enlighten you with some conversation. Chuck D did too. Not this tap shuffle board members that come out now and say stuff like this cat do. And they won't go along, get along, and don't really have a clue, don't really want to talk about the real issues, but don't want to level the playing field. That's what I got a problem with. If one of these sides was talking about reparations, I'd say, hey, that's it. They all just singing the same old song. So he needs to stick to finding out a way to get some streams, because what he's doing he sounds very delulu. I don't want nobody telling me, well, you should do this, you should do that. What you should do is either create your music or talk about reparations. At this stage, he should be considering retirement. He's been in the game a long time. And, but ain't nobody trying to hear what this turkey got to say. But it makes for good laughs, though, because I'm like, where they dig him up? Where they dig him out from? I guess what, they'll get a little flip next or something? I mean, come on now. Really? You really got to be tripping with this one. This is hilarious. Don't want to hear that. I want to hear someone talking about some reparations. Stop telling me about these colors like they gangs. How about reparations? The real gang and the real color that would level the playing field in the country and beyond. That's the elephant in the room that we need to be addressing that never gets addressed. I'm out.